Larson Show. The big unit is ready to go. The Greg Larson Show. Muck around on the Mazapan. A fresh custard in his hand. The greatest podcast in all the land. Greg Larson Show. Yeah. What we need, another podcast show.
Start.
Okay.
This is going in. This is still going in, Lena.
Good. I want everyone to know you made me clean my own fucking headphones.
What do you mean I made you? I said you can move to a different thing. I didn't know what to do with the headphones.
Yeah.
I didn't put makeup on the headphones.
If there's one thing that panics a man, it's makeup.
Yeah. I don't know
I've never known it. I've never heard of it.
You're talking to a former goth. I've used all kinds of makeup.
Name one brand. I'll name 5 bands.
I don't know the brands.
Okay.
I would get. I would buy the cheapest things I could buy from Priceline.
A lot of eye stuff.
A lot of eye stuff.
Yeah.
And I would use eyeliner pencil on my lips
Oh, cool.
instead of lipstick.
Wow.
They're very similar in product.
Yeah. And I would use, actually, I did find a theatre store, like a, to use like I would use like white because I was like, you can't get pale enough.
Yeah.
You get to Priceline, nobody wants to be sickly pale.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Yeah. And I'm like, I got to go to a theatre makeup place and just paint my face like a clown.
Yeah, yeah. You need to be like a marionette sort of thing.
Yeah.
They don't have that at Kemiwaha.
I've been really enjoying an observation I noticed during Comedy Festival this year is there was just a little bit more white paint flecked around the city. Like it felt like there were quite a few artists using.
Yeah, Joe Ken Walters was getting about. He was leaving his mark around the town.
Just little little just traces of them. Redoing Nosferatu as well. Just like,
yeah,
there was
I didn't even see that. What was the Nosferatu?
Oh, this great comic from New Zealand was doing a sort of it's clowny show called Nosferatu Looking for Love, and they would so funny. They would like glue their head to the jacket to like give them and so if you saw them out, the way they'd say hi, he was like, hey. Yeah. Because everything was like...
Oh, was there no ungluing after the show?
No, it was like this is just how they'd get around. Yeah. And they look like Nosferatu. And it was a dating... They'd used the show to
They were in my room
love.
before me and I could hear through the walls and it just sounded mental.
Yeah.
I'm really... I like the fact that it's old school Nosferatu too, not this new school mustache.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Hung
really
Dong.
haunting one, yeah.
He did have a big willy and that one.
Lena dropped the mic. Lena dropped the mic.
My huge
Holy
tits.
shit.
My huge tits knocked the mic over. Oh my God. My buxom bosom. And now neither of them will say anything for like 30 seconds.
Well, I just got to figure out the best sort of plan of action from here.
So many comebacks you can think, but you're like, what? Hang on. Just wait.
Even the word comeback right now seems like maybe fraught with danger. So you're like, yeah.
I'm doing the calculations of how long I've known Lena, like how good we are as friends.
Yeah.
Like what is the...
Yeah. Because to have just jumped on the hot titty riff probably would have been too much, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anyway.
It's what, 10 a.m.?
It's an
early for a bit of...
For a tit riff.
For a tit riff.
You're never too early for a tit riff. I've always said that. Jonathan Tit here with Tit Riff Incorporated.
When it comes to a tit riff, on time is late and early is on time.
We found it, boys. We found it.
Tit Riff. Welcome back to Tit Riff. I should introduce Ben and Lena, by the way.
To each other, we've met.
No, but also to my podcast audience. Welcome, Ben Hunter and Lena Moon.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming on the program. Tit Riff. So, what's your favourite thing about tits?
I love
Jeez.
how they're
Thanks,
little
Lena.
birds.
I'll let Lena take this one.
I love how they're birds and they run around, and also they're types of mice, and also attached to ladies, and they go slap, slap, slap when they're nice and long.
long tits.
Yeah, I love them long.
You never see anyone talking about like long.
Fully underrated, the tube. Yeah, I like them to look like the arms on those flailing arm men, but deflated.
It's good when you can tie them up almost like a bow.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
And for tat. Tit for tat. That's also our riff.
Yeah.
There are a lot of tattoo artists in Melbourne who work on the tit for tat sort of thing. You show him a tit, he'll give you a tat.
Yeah, you flash him, you get a free tat.
I doubt that's that far from the truth
yeah,
either.
no, it does feel.
There's I reckon there's some bikies out there that are pretty iffy when it comes to their desire to look at tits. Well, not iffy, but like
I
know
think
where
they're pretty
stand.
certain. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like iffy as
The
in like
opposite of iffy.
Yeah, that's they're
Wenny.
if anything. Wow, what a great riff. I hate to interrupt the tit riff with serious business, but this is not a muck around show.
No.
This is the episode 2 of Debate Club.
Wow.
Where I teach people the skills of debating and showing them how I'm an expert debater. Some might say master debater. I wouldn't stoop to that level.
No.
And make that kind of joke.
What level?
Saying master debate.
Can you? I don't get it.
It's
Can you
like about
explain?
forget it, honestly.
No,
Like-
please
No,
explain
it's
it.
not
then.
a podcast until
Please-
I've made
please
two
explain.
men
It's
sigh.
about, it's like when you become so good at debating, then you're allowed to essentially do whatever you want in the room. So then you become known as the master debater, or like the
Okay.
jack off, like you can jack off as much as you want. Like you're kind of the jerk off guy. You can do big faps and like shoot splooges on
Right.
the adjudicator and stuff.
that-
That's when you get so good, you're called a master debater.
Yeah.
And then they've realized since that it also could be like you're the master of debating.
Yeah.
But at first it was masturbating.
So it comes. Okay, that's
yeah.
fascinating. That it
It's
actually
like how
comes
table
from being
yeah.
good at debating.
It's like how
rather
table
than-
tennis came before tennis. It's not
Sure.
what you expect.
No, yeah, I really.
Is that actually true?
No, but I love the idea that they were on the table and then thought we could go way bigger. Be good if we could run around while playing this.
Yeah.
That would be harder if it was bigger, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they did mini golf before golf as well.
Really?
Just scaled everything up that said drop the windmills.
I miss them. I miss them on a golf
Yeah.
course. Not enough windmills on a golf course.
Big tiger heads.
I feel like there was something to do with orange and the color orange. Like the orange, the color.
Oh, in
it's
table
not what
tennis?
you no, just in terms of what came first.
Oh yeah, it's
Like
it is
oranges
after the
were-
fruit.
No, I thought it was the opposite. Like orange. Oh wait,
That's why that saying exists. What came first, orange or the orange?
yeah.
Sorry, that wasn't worth
William of Orange.
it. Okay,
What was that?
William of Orange.
that's a place.
Is that a bloke called William from Orange?
William of Orange. He became the King of England. He was like Danish, I believe,
Oh,
or maybe not Danish.
Dutch. They were orange.
Dutch. Yeah, that's where it came from, like the orange, and that was what the color, because they would call that red,
Yeah,
but then they were like, that's actually like that particular shade because it's associated with orange. They're calling it orange. That's true. I just looked that up.
Well,
I can't. Sorry, you go.
I would be devastated if oranges were called reds. Like, I think
Yeah.
it would be a really. I'm glad we did some changing around those colors
Yeah.
because I do think orange is in a class of its own.
I can't believe we abandoned the tit riff for this. I was like, we got to focus up now, guys. And
At least we didn't.
Talk about
At least we didn't
etymology
kill the
of-
tit riff. You know, at least
nah,
it
you're
lives
right.
in glory.
I'd be amazed if
killed
tits
the
don't
tit riff.
reemerge at some point. Like I would, yeah.
There's always room for a tit riff. I will say that as a general rule for this episode. If at any point you think, oh, there's a tit riff in the works,
Yes,
there's
yeah.
a tit riff on the cards,
Yeah.
jump in.
Yeah.
Jump in. The water's warm. You're allowed to have a tit riff.
They're floating.
Yeah, I permit tit riffs
Yeah.
on my episode. So this is Debate Club.
Yep.
Yeah.
This will be the second episode of Debate Club, unless I, for some reason, don't upload them in order, but I will. So this is the second episode of Debate Club. The first one I had Mish and who the fuck else did I have? Lloyd Langford. And they were impressed by my debate skills.
Yeah.
The idea of Debate Club is that I have all these cards on here. These are sort of like topics that you couldn't refute, right? These are topics that you couldn't refute. And I want you to take one of the cards, you read it out, and for example, like Lloyd had one and it just simply said 1 + 1 = 2. Mm-hmm. And then I debated that. I have to take the opposite position to what's on that card.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So if the card says, my name is Ben, then I have to debate you
Yeah.
against that. And I will always win.
Understood.
And it's to show you my skills of a debate tour.
Gotcha. Well,
Does that make sense?
You were a debater and stuff growing up?
No,
Oh, really?
I just got good at it since. I just go on a lot of internet.
I don't want to throw sort of cast stones too soon in the podcast, but I have been not just a debater, but a debating coach myself.
See,
Really?
You're
that's-
sort of stepping into my domain, I suppose.
Interesting. I always wondered if there was a hidden nerd in there.
Oh God, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't get to the national finals of Model UN for no reason.
Is this like a tit riff, or were you really a debating coach?
Yeah. No, I was.
Really?
I've been paid to do what you're doing now.
Really? Wow. Well, that's interesting that I'm better at it.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Well, I'm
You're better than Lloyd Langford and Mish Whittrop. That's all this. That's bad science to then just
Yeah.
assume you're better than everyone. But I'm happy to be here and a part of the project. I'm sure you're mighty fine.
Yeah. This is not a debate. I'm not even attempting to debate what you've just said, because that's not part of it. But if I wanted to, I would, but I won't. But so let's start. Maybe Lena.
Question.
Yes, question.
Are we on each other's side?
You can be on.
Who's my ally?
No, you can be my ally or Ben's ally or on your own. Like this is more of a school.
Okay, we're learning off of you rather.
We're
than trying
learning
to
about
defeat
the
you.
skill of debate, but you can debate. But it's just like you have to take the position on the card, and I have to take the position opposite the card.
All right. I just wanted to be clear that I didn't go to class much.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wasn't a good
These
student.
These are often simple.
Okay.
These are often simple cards.
Ben, would you like to show me how it's done? Would you like to? Go
Yeah,
first?
maybe let's.
Yeah,
let's-
sure.
I'll put my feet to the fire
Pass me a card.
and give me a debate.
Do you want this pile of trash too?
No,
Or just that?
I'm all good for garbage, please.
all right.
Jeffrey Dahmer was bad.
Interesting. So you take the position that Jeffrey Dahmer was bad.
Big time. Yeah.
You take the position that he was bad. He killed people and ate them.
He did bad things. He brought more harm to the world than he did good.
Yeah, brought more harm to the world than he did good. You don't like Jeffrey Dahmer?
No.
You think he's a bad boy?
I think he's a bad guy. Yeah.
Do you think that the same of any because for instance today I ate an egg.
Yep.
Am I the same as him or?
No, I don't think so.
So you're the arbiter of. So you, in your world, you've decided. Okay, I get to decide who eats what, and how that's bad and good.
Can I just so you're saying that in your mind, like I'm taking what you're saying there, but you're saying that an egg could be equated to a human life.
Well,
so
I'm not.
An egg that didn't become a human. So just quickly, your stance on abortion.
Yes. Well, that's the thing is I'm always interested in choice and opportunity and diversity of opinions. And that's why I think I don't take such firm, I would say extreme stances as to just write off like anyone who eats anything as bad,
Yeah.
and, when it comes to issues like abortion, which is, important in this world, I just don't think that you have the sort of like Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know. I'm enjoying the challenge, by the way. I just want to say that. Respect to you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Oh, respect to you.
It's clear that you have been to a debate situation.
How are you
Feels like
feeling
we're
about your
very
choice to
far
bring up
away.
the egg situation?
Yeah.
at
The
this stage?
The egg situation I think is good. Like, I mean, it could be an egg, it could be a pizza, it could be a focaccia.
Yeah.
It could be a lasagna topper, which you can buy at service stations in New Zealand, which is like literally the top of a lasagna and then they deep fry it.
That's
it's
the best
crazy
bit.
that stuff.
As in, it's crumbed and then deep fried.
It's crumbed and deep fried, yeah. Exactly.
You could easily just put some bechamel on another layer of the lasagna, but to to isolate the top like that.
But you just eat the top on its own.
You eat the top of the lasagna on its own, deep fried, and you would find that in the same box as like the dim sim or the spring roll or whatever.
Gotcha.
And I mean,
how do you prove it's still the top? Like, 'cause
Well-
if they take the top bit off and then they, like, how?
It's a very good question.
Are they retopping the mid bit and then is it just getting down? And because they're obviously not wasting whole lasagnas.
well, that's a very good question,
Yeah,
and I
that's a
think
great
it's
point.
Yeah.
the fact that there's so much confusion going on right now,
I'm so
and
sorry,
like
I'm not part of this debate.
No. You've brought up some really good issues, and I think that we're all sort of muddling through life, and there's so much confusion around this whole topic that it's just like to say that he's bad. It's just such a simplified, reductive thing. You've just created this sort of, because you don't want to acknowledge that life is complicated. There's lasagna toppers at the servos, and we don't know if they're from a full lasagna. We don't know, so honestly, I think debate over.
Debate over.
And
I learned a lot there. Can I just say?
I'm glad you did, and I'm glad that I got to win it, to win that debate
Sure.
against you.
Is winning just saying it's over?
It's a bit
Because-
confusing.
Well, no, I mean it's
I thought lasagna thing. It's like, are they selling lasagna bottoms somewhere?
well,
Yeah.
that's. I mean, again, there's so many unknowns.
I'm just curious about at what point it stops being the top, like because then you've got a new top and then you got a new top and then there can't be enough layers for there to be bottom underneath the top.
I sort of regret bringing this up because we had maybe a 15-minute discussion about lasagna toppers in the last episode, and it just sort of because we talked about it so much, it sort of sprung to mind when I was talking about food, and we had a discussion about what the top would be. And then Lloyd was saying if you got two pieces of lasagna and put them on top of each other, that's one piece of lasagna now.
yes.
Wow. Yeah.
But then Mish was saying, no, that's two pieces of lasagna stacked on top of each other. And I said the top is just relational to where it sits.
Well, yeah. I guess to Mish's point, like I guess what she's trying to get at is that a lasagna is made in its whole as one thing. So it's sort of like. I guess putting two together, you're taking two sources from two different moments and putting them together. But I would say they're all still lasagna.
Two sources from two moments.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's like the lasagna
No
is
two
the whole
lasagnas are the
experience.
same.
Yeah, like it's like you made that one with those layers. And then you made this one with these layers. And they might have been made at different times.
It's a really interesting perspective.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying
What
to
if
get
you
into
had
Mish's mind. I
one-
think she's wrong.
What if you made one lasagna, you chopped it this way, and then you put that stack on top of each other so the ingredients are identical?
I think
they're from the same lasagna.
I think that's same lasagna. I think that's all
Interesting.
the same. I think that's all.
Yeah.
But I mean, I disagree with Mitch. I think if you take lasagna and unless you're doing like veggie lasagna on meat lasagna, that's
that's a bit much.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, Mish made a point because we were arguing about the nature of tops and bottoms, and I did bring up a sexual aspect to that.
Well, Greg,
And and sometimes you do a tit
Was
riff,
that
sometimes
helpful?
you do a top and a
do you
bottom
think it
riff.
was helpful for the analysis of what we were trying to?
I think it was because I'm sort of presenting this idea that they're like top is defined by just the position. So if the top of because she was saying it's crispy is the top of the lasagna, and I said no, it's position. Like crispiness is good.
Well, yeah, I would
but it's
agree.
position. But then she said, and she made a good point, and I didn't concede it at the time because I win all my debates.
Yeah.
But she said if I flipped the lasagna upside down and put it on the plate, would you go, oh, that's the new top now?
No,
or would you say you've given me an
no.
upside down lasagna?
I think the top is defined by its cheese, and because we make it special, don't we?
Yeah.
we make the top special compared to the rest of
I
it.
can't believe we've had, like if
Has there
peop-
been more lasagna chat in this podcast than there has been debating?
yes, and also now there's 2 episodes back to back where people are basically listening to the same.
Okay, sorry. Some of us, let's just say to the people that are listening back to back and please, I've just heard this. It's new to us.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes when something is so new and so like it's really it's opened me up. It's cracked me open and I don't feel like I should have to sacrifice this new experience that I'm having just because someone else has had it. Like would you have sex? Not have sex because you knew someone had fucked in the room before you?
In fact, I would want to more.
Yeah.
I'm sort of a bit Goldilocks here. It's neither here nor there for me.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay,
Yeah.
Switzerland.
Interesting.
Interesting. Well, great debate, Greg.
Great debate, Ben.
Yeah.
My hat goes off to you if I had a hat.
and to you.
But I would keep it on because I'm balding. But as we had a discussion before, but let's not get into that.
Yeah.
You've got to stop bringing up stuff you've already talked about.
No. Before the podcast, Ben's tits. Ben's tits
My
knocked
tits.
over the mic. Ben's massive buxom.
Sorry, my
tits.
massive heavies knocked over the
Your heavy naturals.
my ginormous shaboing boings. Yeah.
This is what we were missing before because it was too scared to
Yeah.
say it.
Would it be cool if men had their balls on their chest as tits?
I think you'd get
Would that be
hurt a lot
cool?
more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The games like rugby wouldn't exist.
Wow. Isn't that a sad? Or we'd play it running backwards.
All right, here we go.
You'd
Lena,
hate to
please.
get chased down though.
Thanks so much for being here for my first debate, guys.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much.
I'm a really
Hopefully you get
amicable
a more normal one and not one of the really silly ones.
the Earth revolves around the sun.
The Earth revolves around the sun. Wow. I want to point out, as I pointed out last time, that a lot of these things I wrote really furiously.
Why were you
Just as
angry when you wrote them down?
No, like fast, quick. Like I didn't have time to think of like a response.
Sure.
Because
And
my
not all of
mum-
them are like funny.
My mum, who's dead, she had a belief that the feeling you felt when you were cooking food went into that food, and then it would infect other people. And so I was concerned for a minute there that when you wrote these, you were really angry, and that might like infect kind of my good vibes.
Well, that's certainly something that I will take into consideration when I destroy you in the debate.
See, there's that anger again.
It's not anger; it's a
Yeah.
factual description, and this is the thing: is I think the power of words is something that we've lost as a society. We talk like there's so many words where I suppose the definitions of words mean something. Destroy is a factual description that doesn't necessarily imply anger. I could destroy a box of Wheaties, the breakfast cereal,
Sure.
because they had expired and I was putting them in a garbage bin.
But language evolves, doesn't it? Language that to show that we are capable of growing and understanding each other, we use language and we evolve with it. And
Like Pokemon.
like Pokemon, and we agree at a certain point that things mean things, and
Yes.
that's where the words have value. So I think to argue that language is like this.
Fixed and determinate.
Well,
Yeah.
it's definitely something we try to
Well,
come to a state of equilibrium with.
I'm glad you said that because I think you've actually made my point
Well,
now.
I think I've actually made the opposite of your point.
Well, no, the point that I was about to make,
Oh, okay.
which is
A
that
new
the
point.
Earth doesn't revolve around the sun because, as you say, language revolve in the sense of, my life doesn't revolve around, say, Ben, for example. And I'm not saying that in a pejorative way. I'm not saying,
fine.
it's just that I have my own life and you have your life, and your life doesn't revolve around me and my life doesn't revolve around
Do
you.
not speak for me, but carry on.
Sure. But so the Earth, whilst physically might have an orbit that you could say is circular or somewhat circular to the sun and is affected by the sun's gravity, the Earth itself doesn't just necessarily revolve around the sun,
but
does it?
didn't you just use
Doesn't-
the word revolve, like the way you described revolving in terms of Ben and yourself? The way you used that word was the definition of this sentence, right? So
No,
you've
well, no,
validated the use of the word revolve in that way. You have said that, like, you've explained that revolving is to orbit around something, and then explained that you also believe that the Earth orbits around the sun. Like, you were like, it doesn't, but you still use the word revolve in its correct way to prove that we value that word and the language that we use around that word. Like, we agree that works.
Certainly.
That word works. So
Certainly, but what I'm saying is there's revolve in the literal sense of a revolution of a circle,
but
but there's also revolve in the metaphorical sense of important to, and to, my life doesn't revolve around ham sandwiches. I don't literally spin around a ham sandwich, or say my life does revolve around.
But
ham
you keep
sandwiches.
using the word revolve, which is the definition of the word.
No, but I'm using the metaphorical definition and the literal definition. Like my life revolves around ham sandwiches, but I don't literally spin in a circle around ham sandwiches. I'm just simply thinking about when my next ham sandwich is going to be.
But you're still using it as the concept, right? And the way that we can conceive something as big as the earth and the sun and the way that it moves is to put a word label on it and use that word label. And you keep using it, even though you say don't, you're still, so you like, what does the earth do if not revolve? What is, you say orbit, you say all these other words that are synonyms of the word revolve.
See, what I'm saying is the Earth, gravity itself is, well, I mean, we're talking about the nature of gravity. If we're talking literally, Earth is on a straight line through space-time.
Uh-oh.
And space-time
We're in a
itself
territory
is
I
curved.
don't care to understand,
I'm
Ben.
loving watching this from the sidelines. I feel
Yeah.
like the luckiest bloke on the planet.
Oh, that's
on the planet.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah. As we spin around.
You know
through
what
this
is
great
hard?
Well,
void.
careful about.
Yeah. You just kind of used it again.
And I mean, the sun, the sun is like, now it's a very, I don't know, I feel like that's a very Eurocentric term because
Yeah.
it's called things in other languages as well.
But
also the sun is just a name we've created for a star that is pretty much the same as many other stars.
But didn't I say that? Like we made words to
exactly.
mean things?
Exactly.
I think
exactly right.
personally, it
Yeah.
should be. I think it should be called the daughter
Okay.
because
Why?
the world revolves around women.
Yeah.
Okay. But
I
you
think
just
that's a
said
very good point.
revolves and used the
I'm
in
not
the
a part of
sense
this.
that it goes around.
I sort of mean I'm not entirely sure whether I mean the metaphorical or the literal sense
But
of
the
the word.
metaphorical is steeped in the, like, it's born from the original. Also, you know what's interesting about debating is I don't give a fuck about this.
You're starting to learn.
Like, I don't.
The skill is to talk about something
do you
you
know
don't
what I
know
would
about or care
rather
about.
do?
Yeah.
Like play a game I like, or
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
have some breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the thing is, it does revolve around the sun. Like
Well,
it does.
I
Like
mean,
like it does.
Exactly, and you've expressed an opinion,
And that's how
there's
we
lots
exist.
of different opinions, and,
and
there's
that's
all
how
these
the Earth
opinions,
was made,
and
was
there's
because it's the right distance from the sun, the right climate for things to grow. Like
Sure.
it, like, and then that's why we have seasons and night
Sure.
and day cycles.
and that's
and
one
like-
opinion, and
yeah.
in a sea of opinions,
Right, but
and
like
I just don't want to
science.
close myself off to any opinions.
Sure, but there's a difference between an opinion and fact, right? An opinion is like,
Well, exactly. I mean, and if you've, I guess, watched the mainstream media and you read, sort of
Okay.
believe everything you read, sure, there's facts that I guess are decided by what politicians,
Yeah,
or
but if-
governments. I just don't know.
Merriam and Webster.
what's interesting?
I don't feel confident enough to say, "Hey, I know everything about the world."
Well, you should get a little
know?
bit more confidence then, because some of this stuff we know. We get taught this in school and like at like a kid age.
Someone say indoctrinated.
Okay, I wouldn't. I would, because again,
Well,
words
again,
are important.
opinions are all over the place, and
Yeah.
and in this great tapestry of life,
I don't know about that.
I want to open myself up to have an open mind, to have a curious mind, and to think about all different opinions, whether the Earth is round or flat, or revolves or doesn't, whether we live in a donut-shaped
Okay.
holograms,
So
matrix.
what you're saying is you don't want to have friends or have sex ever again. That's what I'm hearing.
Ad hominem.
Yes, that is an ad hominem.
What does that mean?
It's a personal.
Personal attack, not relevant to the argument.
I'm so glad you came, Ben Hunter. I didn't know that I would have such a strong and
You
staunch
know what
ally.
is fun is
Greg's-
men. Like I love this vibe. It's
Dudes are
cool
cool.
that we made this a thing.
Greg's tactic in both the debates has been going, God, it's all a bit confusing. Who really
Yeah,
knows?
he doesn't really
Who
hasn't
can say
really
anything
had a
for sure?
point. Yeah. He hasn't really been able to like.
Well, what does anything mean?
I'll be honest with you. That has been my tactic through the last episode as well, and I mean, I'm glad you pointed out because this is a learning opportunity. This is how you debate.
You put
Yeah.
us in a frustrating position because we have the burden of proof.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
if you
just
want to,
like
if you want to make it in
American
politics,
and law.
See, maybe I'm making a great satirical point after all. Can we get another card?
Sometimes you're really smart, Greg, and sometimes not to add homophobe this, but like
homophobe. You've had homophobe.
Yeah, that was
sometimes-
Don Draper in Mad Men.
add homophobe. Oh,
Very
grow up,
good.
Don. All right, well, this sucks and I hate it.
That's
Next.
cool.
Now, this is a good one. You want to know how I got these scars? Well, I'm the Joker baby.
Do it in the voice.
Oh, God, I'm so glad I didn't get that one.
You want to know how I got these scars? Well, I'm the Joker,
You putting
baby.
video of this out, Greg?
Wait, what's? I freaked out for a second. I was looking at the video for those listening. You got to pay for the video,
Okay.
but
To see my big titties push the mic.
That behind the page.
we're all topless, by the way, with our big naturals. But Ben's head was in my frame. I don't know how
I
long
see.
that's been, and I was
The
like,
whole
"Who the
time.
fuck is that?" It actually, for a moment, for just a moment, I thought there was a presence in the room.
Is he deflecting?
out of your
Was
frame.
there a
It's fine.
term for
Yeah.
debating where they like deflect or like deny?
Yeah, probably.
No, I was.
tell you what it
we
is.
don't know all of them.
We don't
Just
know
the
all of
ones
them.
that.
We
Sorry, I
don't
don't know
know
why I
all of
said it like that.
them.
No,
Okay.
but I mean, this one's pretty easy to
Yeah.
thing. You're not the Joker,
I'm the Joker baby.
but
I
you're
just
not.
am. Well, I just am.
But you're not.
Well, I am.
But you're not.
What scars?
Yeah. What scars?
Emotional.
Oh fuck, he's got it.
Scars within.
You can't see those.
I care a lot about the world. I think there's a lot of injustices. I think the government doesn't care about its people enough.
This is like.
I'm wearing purple and green.
This episode feels
Shit.
like when you ever watch those YouTube videos where you have, the people that sit in the park and play chess,
Yeah.
and then a grandmaster will like sit down and not reveal that they're a grandmaster. and play.
Yeah.
This feels like that. Like I'm the guy in the park,
Yeah.
Yeah.
going, I'm and then
Like
and then a grandmaster is sat down.
you know the videos where it's like white boy stuns Cantonese restaurant with
Those are my favorite. I'm obsessed with the idea that like someone learning a second language is this
Yeah.
holy shit. But also it's like it's sort of true. Like people will go, holy shit,
Yeah.
you can speak a second language?
Yeah, well, he speaks, but these very niche ones. But it is funny the way they always frame it, where it's like these people are so impressed by him.
Yeah.
Last night I watched a show called $1 Million Nannies, and it's a whole series about like influencer nannies on Nanny Talk who look after rich people's babies in Ibiza.
Jeez,
Nanny talk.
nanny talk.
Yeah.
Oh. Nanny.
So
Let
you
that
guys,
nanny talk to me.
yeah. Well, only sometimes are they allowed to, because they're not really part of the family.
God,
Nanny talk sounds like some weird British horror folklore.
nanny talk.
Like the nanny talk will come.
She'll come and eat your biscuits.
Off
to bed!
the nanny talk. Nanny talk is a
She'll put coal in your orifices.
Yummy.
Nummy.
Yeah, so
Speaking
I
of
suppose
characters-
I am the Joker. I'd leave
You
it
are the
as
Joker baby.
I'm the Joker baby. I think in a sense the Joker was a character that was born out of he represents everyone's frustrations with the system, bureaucracy,
I
these
see
sorts
how
of
debating
things.
works now.
So
we
now,
are.
and we are all, I suppose the Joker kind of always has been all of us, and these sort of deep resentments that we might not be able to put words to, but we all feel deep down about how the system has failed us, and how there's, I don't know if you've talked about this at all on the podcast, Greg, but there's like a lot of like rich dickheads who are like making things really difficult for everyone, and like I don't know, it's all. I think you'd find it
And
interesting.
sometimes you feel crushed by the system.
Exactly, and sometimes you feel like the Joker
Sometimes
baby.
they need nannies.
Sometimes you feel like you're
Sometimes
the
you want to
Joker
shoot
baby.
Jimmy Fallon on his show because you did open mics and everyone laughed at you.
Yeah. Do you think about that a lot? Do you think about that
Shooting
specific?
Jimmy
Shooting
Fallon?
Do you,
I don't,
you-
do you imagine
Yeah.
yourself going on the Jimmy Fallon show and shooting Jimmy Fallon?
Only because I've watched Joaquin Phoenix's Joker a lot.
Yeah.
And that's what he does.
You watch it, how many times a day do you watch it?
Does that actually happen I haven't seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I refuse.
I mean, it's not specifically Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
I think if they do it a modern version, they should have him shoot James Corden in the car during carpool karaoke.
Yeah.
Can I give a real
run
opinion
him
on the
over.
Joker?
Yeah.
Can I give a real opinion on the Joker?
Might lose to the debate, but yeah.
The Joker is bad.
Wow.
And I feel like a lot of people who watch the Joker or like the Joker,
Yeah.
they don't know. They don't know the Joker's bad.
Why don't you like the Joker?
Huh?
Why don't you like the Joker?
Oh, I mean, like objectively, he's like
the movie or the person?
the person. Like he's a villain.
But what is bad really? Like we'll never know.
Yeah, that's a good point,
We'll like
actually.
never really know what bad
learning.
is.
You're learning.
Well done, Grasshopper.
Well
Lena,
done.
do you want to do another one?
Lena, please get a card.
Why did you write this?
I wrote that like moments before you arrived. I was just like, I feel like I need a little silly funny one mixed in among them. I did. You know. Also, if there's a card you don't want, you can just pick
I
another
do
card.
not want to do this one, but I think that's probably why I should do it.
Okay.
Eating your own shit is bad.
Kink shaming.
Good. I think we need more shame in the world. What the fuck happened to shame? Shame was one of the most important markers of not being a fucking loser. And now we don't. Do you know how soft everything is? There's no resistance. Bring back bullying. Bring back making people feel like fucking losers when they're being losers. Good. Kink shame away. If you eat human shit, specifically your own, that's bad. That's an embarrassing act. Shame on you.
I'm going to use that as a clip and just say this week
We were having a really fun riff about tits and stuff, and then
and just have that and nothing but that, and then just like my and Ben's faces just watching as you say that.
Good, yes, please put that out there. I agree with that. Yeah. Why do you love? Why do you love? Why do you think everyone is entitled to doing everything, Greg? Why do you think that?
That is sort of your whole thing, isn't
That's
it?
your whole
Yeah.
thing. You think everyone should be able to do everything. Explain why.
I'll tell you what I'm feeling at this moment. I'm feeling like this is episode 2 of Debate Club.
Yeah.
And already I'm drowning in my own piss.
yeah,
Right
Which
now.
you'd love. You'd love
Yeah.
that. You want everyone to be able to
I
do
don't
that.
think that everyone should eat shit. Eat
Okay.
their own shit.
Yeah.
What if you had what if you accidentally shit out an important medication, a pill
Well,
that you
you're not-
needed, and you had to quickly go.
Well, then the definition of what is shit is important because shit. I think is the result of like a lot of digestion.
think-
If the pill is, well, I mean, I'm not just sitting here. What's interesting about debating without any time to prepare is you can't prepare any sort of scientific evidence. It's very much feels like we're just in a pub yelling at each other, and
Does
there's
it?
really no.
It'd be funny if we went to the pub and we sat this far apart from each other.
Yeah.
and no one sat there.
This would be my preference. I miss COVID distancing.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
I miss everyone having little spots on the floor to stand. Get them away from me.
Yeah.
I miss that beautiful sweet spot when it was only table service.
Yeah.
There was like a period where you could come out, but that you didn't go up to the bar.
Yeah.
And people were just coming around going, do you want a beer?
The 90s.
Yeah, the
You miss
90s,
the 90s.
and all of Europe today,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the brief period after the COVID lockdown in Melbourne.
yeah.
It's also interesting because you keep using, and I'm imagining this is going to be part of your greater point at some point. You keep using very like annoying words like bad or good or these like big ideologies or like these big words. I mean, they're small in the way they're written and maybe in their letter count. I understand numbers and like amounts.
Yeah,
and,
totally.
And I understand that.
No one's,
like maths.
no one's denying that.
Cool.
Does, but,
I'm just checking.
Something happened?
I'm just
no,
checking.
I was just.
I'm just checking. I'm not sure. I've
Did
never
something
done
happen?
a debate.
Nobody said anything. Here's what happened.
I've never done a debate. Sometimes, like, I don't know, you could have one of those never-ending handkerchiefs. that you might start pulling out. I don't know how debates work.
Yeah. Sorry.
You might say, is this your card?
I got patted down at the door, but I swear I don't have any handkerchiefs or flowers.
There's
or
a
shoe
chance
water or
you might
anything.
add abracadabra, and I don't know if
I wouldn't do magic.
Okay.
I wouldn't do magic. I wouldn't. You don't bring magic to it.
You were talking about jokers before, and that's part of the deck. So, who's to say? But I'm the Joker!
There's also 3 of
I
clubs.
haven't seen it. Is that a good impression?
No,
pretty close.
it's that's actually based on. So there's a famous online viral clip of someone in an acting class. Did you?
Okay.
I'm
is
the
that-
Joker, baby.
He's doing a monologue that he's written about the Joker, and he's going, "You want to know how I got these scars? Well, I'm the Joker, baby."
I honestly hadn't considered that, but that's maybe where my Joker impression comes from.
Did you guys watch Salad Fingers?
Yes,
It was funny.
I used to watch Salad Fingers
And
all
like
the time. David
Badger
Firth.
Mushroom, Weeble and Bob. That was pretty
Strong Bad.
strong bad. Changed my life.
I don't
You're
know about
young.
this stuff.
You're
Oh,
a
Ben.
little baby. You're a little bub.
Ben, you should take this as offense. You would love strong bad.
Yeah,
Strong
Write
Bad.
down
You
Strong
should.
Bad.
You would.
Hey Siri, write down strong bad. All right.
You should talk to her more nicely.
Yeah,
So him, I've made it a bloke.
Oh, then
Just
that's fine.
wouldn't tell a woman what to do.
yeah.
That's really beautiful. That's actually really beautiful.
I had to change my voice, the Google Maps voice, to a bloke.
because you can't take instructions from women.
No, because I felt like, even though no one could see, I felt like the obscenities that I yell at the Google Maps person going,
Sure.
"That's not the right fucking road. That's not the right fucking road, you fucking idiot." And I was like, it has to be a man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
So I did it so I could abuse a man.
Yeah.
that. I'm always for.
Yeah.
Always for.
That's how I'm an ally. I go around and I find smaller men. I hit them.
Yep.
I think that's important. I think as long as men are perpetuating violence, we have a beautiful world at our hands.
As long as violence is still getting around.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as your eyes are, because I definitely need to know who the alpha is. Like, I think that's
In any room, wherever
Yeah,
you go,
like,
you're
I
all right,
find that
who's
helpful.
alpha, who's beta,
Yeah.
who's the big dog,
Yeah.
who's got the harem, like
who's Sigma Freud, like who's the
Yeah.
yeah.
who rules the roost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that we can settle that debate. So,
Yeah.
there's, again, just so many opinions, so many things going
so
around.
difficult, yeah.
It's difficult, you know.
If you think eating,
Yeah.
because to me, Greg, the only way someone writes this card down is that some part of you thinks eating your own shit is good.
No, my intention is to show you. My intention is to show you through the medium
You have
of
to
satire.
You have to conceive of a world
How-
where someone would believe that it's good.
Yes. And
Or at least neutral.
yeah.
Ben, would you go to a private school or
Yes.
something? Damn it! I think this is a cool sociological experiment, this podcast, because it's really showing the gap in what a public versus private education looks like.
You're right. You're right. That's sort of why I came here.
Yeah.
I'm here on the school
Yeah,
vibe.
there we go.
And
Anyway.
open day is October 10th at Amaris College, Ashgrove. Get on down, check out the tennis courts.
Can we get another debate?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, please, Ben, show us how it's done.
It'll be a silly one.
If
Might be
you
a-
remove your bottom 2 ribs, you can suck your own dick.
That's just true.
That's not true. That's factually not true.
Okay, well, tell that to me.
I'm telling it. I'm telling it to you, Lena,
Okay.
that you can't remove your bottom 2 ribs and suck your own dick. If you've got a big dick and you're flexible,
Big
if you got a big dick, if you're blessed,
Yeah.
if you got a hog that
Yep.
just won't quit, if you got a stallion in the trouser,
If you got a hog like a stallion and your nuts hang like tits, then this is for you.
yeah. If you got long tit nuts. Do you reckon anyone's ever had plastic surgery to make their balls look like tits? Like had it like a nipple?
And
I think it would be dangerous to say that's never happened.
Yeah.
I think that would be really dangerous. I think it would be really dangerous to
It would be
say
dangerous.
it's never happened. Because it has,
yeah.
you can't know what people do in the night.
You're an agnostic when it comes to whether people have had nipples attached to their balls.
I
their
believe
balls.
I believe in something. I believe in something, but I don't think it's.
And you'd almost have to sort of pin up in between the balls for cleavage.
Yes, you would. There would be
Unless people have webbed
or they
tits
just
that
get
I don't know about.
cold or warm. They go up at one temperature, don't they?
That's the problem, and these people are suffering every day because what they don't realize when they're getting this surgery is that their balls can't move up and down naturally because they've got them fixed in place and these nipples attached, and there's this is a danger, and it's something that the government needs to step in and say, let's put a stop to this.
Would you be able to, is it decorative or are you talking? Because you can induce breast milk.
Yuck.
You'd hate to see someone breastfeeding out their balls, wouldn't
Yeah, you would.
You would hate it.
you? Would hate that.
I would.
You would.
I mean, breastfeeding in public, sure, but if it's coming out the balls, I
Yeah,
think that should
I
be in
agree.
a private
I would
space.
hate it.
Yeah, I will go on record and say that if you breastfeed with your balls in a
public.
park or a public space or in the halls of Parliament,
On the bus, Archbarkshire,
anywhere,
it's not on.
it's not on. Even at home.
So do you think that... So just on the
was the
removing two ribs and you can
We're
suck
talking
your
about
own dick.
inducing
removing
breast
your own
milk.
rib,
I
yeah.
mean, your whole line of debate, this whole in the various topics, is that anything's kind of possible, and who's to say anything? So, do you think, after 4 ribs you can suck your own dick? Do you think it's ever?
You're now you're just this is you're creating a straw man here.
Yeah.
By assuming my position on this.
Well, what's your position on it?
My position
Because as
in
soon
this
as we
is
started
it's-
talking about it,
it's-
you said, "Do you think anyone's ever put nipples on their ball sack to make it look like tits?"
Yeah, but that was an aside. That was part of Tit Riff.
Oh, sorry, you're so right. Yeah. No,
That was part of Tit Riff.
That
And
was
we agree
that was
that
not-
at any
that was
point
off the.
it
That's
was
a tit riff is off the record.
We did agree that at any point, if a tit riff came up, we had to.
And it was a
take
new kind of Tit Riff. I'll admit that, and I understand the
Like-
confusion because
Bordering on a testicle riff.
yeah,
Yep.
there's
But it was definitely
Tit Riffs come in all shapes and sizes.
You're right. So, sorry, just quickly, could I get your position on why you disagree with the statement?
Because it's factually incorrect.
If you remove your bottom two ribs, you can suck your own dick.
If you had a flat portobello mushroom chode for a penis, doesn't matter how many ribs you're removing. The ribs don't really affect your flexibility. And if you've got a big dick, you don't need the ribs.
That's what I was going to ask: is size of dick, and also what's a suck? Like,
It's all about size.
are we talking
suck
like?
and
Do you have to put your mouth fully over something for it to be a suck?
Yeah.
Or do you? Yeah.
There has to be
suppose so.
suction.
Yeah.
There has to be
You
suction.
gotta create a vacuum.
Which is, I would assume, and I'm just riffing off the top of my head, but the word suck.
Not like actually have to.
No, that's how you suck.
But that's not. No one's eating a Chupa Chup like that. If someone did that to a Chupa Chup, I'd lock them up.
I do that to Chupa Chups every day.
Okay, well, I want to lock you up.
But I lock myself in a room to do it.
Good, and I'll put a big bolt on the door.
Yeah.
Well, I think I don't know if you saw Tom Walker's show a couple of years ago about the guys who that subreddit he
The
found.
self-suck.
The self-suck.
I didn't
one.
see the show, but I wish I did.
Well, a lot of that was about these guys. I mean, firstly, these guys were going, how do you make it feel like you're getting your dick sucked, not like you're sucking a dick? But then another big part of it was more so that kind of anyone could suck their own dick, but it was mainly down to flexibility and lots of stretching every day and like building up their, like you see the way these contortionists move their body and stuff. Like,
It's possible.
it's possible.
Especially with
I think everyone can,
hypermobility.
even with a small penis, even if you added another rib, I think some people probably could suck their own dick.
So you've taken my side.
No, I haven't. I'm saying that to say that if you can't suck your own dick if you remove 2 ribs is to say that no one could suck their own dick.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You've created a straw man.
I've not created a straw
You've
man.
created a straw man.
You've painted a picture of me creating a straw man.
You're gaslighting.
Now we need a lion with no courage and.
Yeah.
Am I getting debating?
Yeah, you're onto it. Your Honor. But so you're saying, but you're creating these situations where it's like, but because of this you can't suck your own dick. But those are obstructions to you sucking your own dick anyway. Like there's lots of things that, I'm not saying that everyone could suck their own dick. I'm saying that you can help yourself out by removing a couple of ribs.
What I'm saying is you're talking about a variable that has no relation as to whether you can or can't.
I don't think
It's
you
like
could
saying,
say that there's no relation. It's something in the way.
Causality does not equal correlation does not equal causality, and I think that's something you're forgetting. That whether you have your bottom two ribs, yes, it's possible that more people who have had their bottom two ribs removed suck their own dicks because that's the kind of journey that they're on. They're on a self-suck journey.
Sure.
In the same way that it is factually correct to say that the presence of storks, the birds, storks, is directly correlated with a higher birth rate amongst humans. Now, you would be foolish to say, well, that's because the storks are bringing the babies. It's purely because in rural areas where storks are likely to nest, people are more likely to have more children. They're more likely to be, from, say, Christian backgrounds or Catholic backgrounds. So you have this correlation there that doesn't necessarily equate to causation. And what you're saying about the ribs is two distinct things. It's like saying people who have 10 cups of tea a week are more likely to be able to eat their own ass.
Sorry, but the sentence does not read, if you remove your bottom two ribs, you will suck your own dick. I'm saying if you remove your bottom two ribs, you can. The possibility is open for you, and you're much more likely to. I think it's crazy to say that removing the ribs has no impact on your ability to suck your own dick. That's like saying if I'm looking out at a beautiful sunset, but there's a mountain in the way that's partially covering up, that would be like to say, well, if we were able to move the mountain, we would see the whole sunset.
I don't follow that logic.
Honestly, neither do I now that you pointed out.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes
I think you've made something easier for yourself. So I don't understand how.
Yeah.
Do you think that if you took two ribs out, it makes it harder?
I am saying that because you're going to have the recovery
post-op,
the post-op recovery. You're taking 6 months. I can see that little. You've lost.
I didn't. No, you didn't see anything.
I still think Ben's winning.
You've taken 6 months out of, if you have a lifetime of time where you can suck your own dick, and you've taken 6 to 12 months out of that of dick sucking ability, you are just reducing the amount of time overall that you have available to you to suck your own dick.
I mean, once you're hitting 50, you're not sucking your own dick. Sorry.
Well, I mean, that's your opinion. That's not a fact. That's ageist. That's there are plenty of people who are flexible. Sorry. So you think there's people over 50 who are sucking their own dick? Absolutely. I watch an Instagram.
Some of them do yoga and stuff.
I watch an Instagram video of an 80-year-old man doing pole dancing and flipping all around in ways that I couldn't.
I feel like the closer I get to death, the more unhinged the shit I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Like the closer I get, I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I've sampled the great cuisines of the world. Hopefully I'm rich enough to travel and do that. At some point you're like, what's my dick taste like? I kind of understand that. But my question is, how do you know it's your dick?
Wow. Sort of Schrodinger's dick a little bit.
I mean, that implies, it's like whose dick?
Like once you... Yeah, you don't know what they've done it to you on the operating table.
It's the ship of Theseus. Theseus?
You're so right.
It's like as you age, your cells regenerate. So the dick that you have when you're 80 is actually a different dick.
It's someone else's penis.
That's an entirely new dick. That's so. Are you sucking your dick, or are you sucking some new third dick?
Or are you sucking your dick? Or there's every chance it's still your dick, but that's someone else's mouth.
Exactly. You're like someone's sucking your dick, but it's not you.
No. Who's that?
Yeah. Who's sucking your dick?
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's got their lips? Who's that? Who's got my lips around my dick?
Yeah.
I got to say, I think I've been done by the best here. I think Greg has won that in flying colours. Congratulations, man.
Thank you so much.
That was wonderful. Theseus' shit.
I think we're going to have to end the debate club here.
Oh, thank God.
I hope you've learned a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And I think, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about tit riffs.
Oh, God, yeah.
I think that was probably the best contribution I made to the podcast, was knocking the microphone away from my mouth with my big old titties.
There was a bit during the whole planet orbiting the sun riff where I was thinking planets, gravity, there's something like...
I felt like my brain swelled as soon as we started actually trying to debate. I felt like my skull was too small. I hated that feeling.
Yeah.
That's the rush it gives you.
And that's it's,
That's the rush of debate.
And that's debate. It's like debating is like a sauna for the mind.
I hate that. I don't do well in saunas. I'm Scottish. I get very hot.
Didn't you get a personal sauna?
I thought about it for ages because I wanted to get one to build my resilience, but no, I didn't. Also, there's nowhere to put it. It would have had to be next to the front door. And you can't have a sauna next to the front door.
My friend went to the sauna and he saw someone reading a book in there, like a paperback
People
book.
do that,
insane.
yeah. I went
The pages were wet
went
and
to the-
it
dark
was
in
drooping all over it.
I went to the sauna because I go to the local leisure centre
Oh, yeah.
for my leisure activities. And two teenage boys, or maybe they're in their 20s, got in and sat either side of me and had a conversation over me about how they were needing to procure their Strawberry Fields tickets. Do you know what? But
It's
you
a
know about
music
that. You're
festival.
young, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it was probably one of the
That's
worst
horrible.
experiences of my life. Yeah. Because I was also very warm
Yeah.
from the sauna. Yeah. And it also, I guess, like invisible. So it's cool to know that at 35, I've reached the age where I've become an invisible. Because it happens eventually, but I thought maybe a little bit later.
You're not invisible. I see you.
Yeah.
We see
Fuck!
Greg and I see you.
Well,
see
the
you.
cloak's not working.
We see you.
We see you.
We see you.
Okay,
We
well,
You're there.
ew,
I
stop
see you.
looking.
Imagine if we just kept chanting, "We see you," and then
Yeah.
I just fade out. We see you.
Use
We
that as
see
a
you.
clip.
Yeah.
I tell you, sometimes I think, God, I'd write some really like a beautiful, maybe feminist quote could be something like, "Women fear being invisible, but hate when they're looked at."
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's insightful. I think we've all learned something.
That was fucking
No, I'm not
stupid.
cutting anything.
That was-
I'm not cutting anything. Thank you for being on the podcast.
Can we quickly read or are you saving them?
Oh no, I mean you just read the others real quick if you want.
But those will go in future episodes. won't
No,
they?
I have separate ones for the next episode.
gotcha.
And I'm doing one more. This doesn't have legs. This doesn't have legs.
Bit of a worm, not a centipede.
yeah.
John Wayne Gacy was bad.
Oh, so you hate all clowns?
I have no fucking
you
idea
don't want to
who
go to
that
the
is.
clown school, Gaulier?
No, I don't.
So you
I get yelled at by men enough. I don't need to go to a fucking... Oh, he's dead. I get yelled at by wives of men enough. This is a rip-off of Ben Russell's YouTube series Gert.
No, it's not, because this is more about the satirical comment about the nature of political debate in modern society, whereas his is more of an absurdist take where people are playing characters. This we're just doing ourselves, so it's a totally different thing.
Assigned seating at the cinema is good.
It's not. It's actually I just wrote that. That's a genuine opinion I have, and it's too late to go into it. I was trying. It's seating should be first come, first served. Seating in cinemas should be general seating. I truly believe that assigned seating is what's killing the cinema. Ben,
You shouldn't roll around inside lava.
yeah. I mean, yes, you should.
Inside.
What if you Gollum and you got the ring? There
He
you
doesn't
go.
go...
Greg is good at debating.
Oh, that's like a classic. I have to argue that I'm not good at debating, but if I win, then I prove you right. It's impossible. That's an impossible.
God. It's
wish
like trying to
we'd
split
gotten
the
that
atom.
If I managed to do that, we would actually die.
Okay.
Like the universe would collapse.
Yeah.
So it's
God.
actually good that we didn't get to that card, because if I was successful in that,
Yeah,
the
it's like
universe would
string
collapse.
theory, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like it's trying to think of a new color. That
String theory
You just couldn't
sounds
do it.
like what an annoying guy would say before he pulls his guitar out and does Wonderwall.
you heard of string theory?
Yeah.
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 Let's put it in practice.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. Today is going to be the day.
That's very funny. Thank you for joining me. Do you have anything you want to plug or talk about?
When does it come out?
Oh, probably like next week.
Oh, okay, then yes.
Yeah.
'Cause if you want to hear me have thoughts that aren't made up on the spot, I made a show called Sounds Like a Brag. That's my stand-up show. I'm doing it one more time at Comedy Republic
What is the date?
on the 25th of July at 4:30 p.m. Such a early time.
Yeah, wow.
Bit of a fun afternoon show.
That'll
Yeah.
be cool. I've seen that show. It's a very good show.
Thank
should
you.
go
I
and
like
see
the
it.
show. I like the show.
It's a very good show.
Yeah, and
Sounds
it's-
like a brag. 25th of July.
Yeah, 4:30 p.m. at Comedy Republic.
Comedy
Ben?
Repo. I've got a little series that's still coming out in dribs and drabs on Instagram called "What Happens in Bris Vegas Stays in Bris Vegas." It's me interviewing people from Brisbane who moved to Melbourne, and then
Didn't interview me.
I asked and you were unavailable, but
Didn't interview me.
You don't fall into the category. But we're going to film some more, and I'd love to have Greg on. So hopefully that'll be possible.
I forgot that you asked, and I was on
Greg specifically.
This is like the Ellen thing.
Yes, exactly.
This is exactly the Ellen thing.
Yeah.
And then I also run a comedy room in Brisbane at the Junk Bar. August 16th is the next show.
Remote working.
I know. I'm going up for it though. I'll be there. I'll be there August 16th.
That's cool. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Greg.
See you.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Lena.
Thanks, Lena.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Lena.
Thanks, Lena. All right.
The Greg Larson Show. The big unit is ready to go.